Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we continue our journey. Well, not really continue. I'm starting a new journey. So yeah, if y'all haven't seen the trailer to the new DLC to Elden Ring, oh my gosh, that game looks amazing. I really am excited for it. So in order to prepare for it, I already have an intelligence build that's pretty far. I mean, you know, he's level 40. So he'll be ready for the DLC, but I'm gonna go ahead and make a whole new faith character so that I have a lot of grounds covered, so that when the DLC comes, I can find out which character is gonna get the most weapons and go from there. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go with the hero class. I plan on rocking the great sword. Hey, what's up, Holly? Risen Dust. Hey, did Kevin finally watch that DLC? We're gonna go ahead and load this. Yeah, we got a lot of grounds to cover. I'm gonna try and get this character far. Okay, was the show good? I haven't watched Lucifer yet. So how's my sound? Is it working right? Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about it. It's very satire in my opinion, but my opinion don't really matter. I wonder why. Let's see, I'm looking at my connection. It's showing I have a good connection. Yeah, I gotta get this character caught up and far because I want to be ready when that DLC comes out. I gotta get both my characters to Mulk's Palace. And that is my goal. I won't New Game Plus them because that's too much work. Well, I want to have a easier time on the DLC, so I don't want to have a New Game Plus. Huh. I'm not sure then. Yeah, my connection is showing I have a 100% connection on the internet. I'll watch the video after I end stream. Alright, let's see. Hi, have you played Elden Ring yet? Yeah, I get that. Despite the game being hard on some areas, if you really just if you have multiple weapons to cover more grounds, every enemy has a weapon type that is weak to. So an enemy playstyle, or an enemy's playstyle might be good against some builds versus some builds might be really good against that build. So as long as you are versatile, you shouldn't really have to worry about, you know, having a hard time with every single enemy in the game. And despite people hating on shields, there are some fights where shields are really powerful. But most fights, they're not. Now, if you have a colossal weapon, though, it definitely makes things easy. I noticed if you have a colossal greatsword in this game, it's super nice. But all that can change when the DLC comes out. I've seen some really good DLCs. Have you, so you haven't watched the trailer at all yet, Holly? There's a couple of weapons on there you're probably going to enjoy. Oh, I forgot to rest. Oh, there's a dagger on that weapon. It's dual-handed daggers, and you instead of actually meleeing with the daggers, you actually just throw them. So you basically have mid-range combat permanently with that weapon. It's really good if you're tired of getting hit by enemies. I think it's going to come in useful. Yeah, I understand. If you were more into video games, Chaos would be have more fun with you. But then again, I guess you gotta get Chaos to read a book too.
This way, tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure. I am the witch. I'd heard tell, and upon the talk, thou art possessed. Call forth. I was entrusted by torrents.
Now, for a while, this build's gonna go for more of like a strength hybrid build. But when the DLC comes out, depending on which weapons I can get, I may change. I hope they kind of just, I don't know, in a way, I kind of hope they do a lot of intelligence, faith scaling weapons to make, I don't know, to make having intelligence and faith kind of useful at the same time. Because it does kind of get irritating trying to find the meta build when you're focusing on one or the other. But if you have a build that kind of just focuses on all of it, weapons that are pretty decent for all of it, it makes choosing less tedious. Everybody likes to start a game where you're just running to one point to the next.
Everyone only to have their. Did you know? It's quite a. You were willing to make me. You're all on and heading to storm. Enticed. Wow, that me. I don't have. It's scary. I want to. I'm nothing. Can you and it'll be glad. It was tell them I love. I'm finally getting that. It was tell them I love. I'm finally getting.
I missed one of the doggos. That'd be alright. I'm probably not gonna be rocking a shield this go through. Not for a while at least.
At these. I just give and I'll don't dally, give it your all, I. 'Cause I want. And beyond these, upon their southern edge, I'd heard doesn't the notion. I'm head to Redmane. I've heard. I'm to Redmane. I've heard there's to be.
Alright, one thing is my dexterity's low. I'm probably gonna need 3 points in dexterity.
There's no mistake.
Could go for 2 points in dex and strength, and then get the other tier to kind of lower the defense negativity. I might go with that. First, I need to wield it. It's like my little horse simulator. Honestly, I wonder if the faith is going to be the big thing in the new DLC. Or are they going to make a heavy focus on intelligence? So I know the base game has a heavy focus on intelligence. No, I mean, the base game has a heavy focus on faith, I mean. So we'll see if that trend, see that trend continues. Oh yeah, maybe going this way is probably a bad idea. Let's see about trigger the cutscene. I mean the fight. Yep, I think I'm far enough out of the range. What's up, beefy boy? How you doing? Sorry, I'll check it on peanuts I was eating. One of the Ashes of War I do enjoy. Is this one we're about to grab. Yeah, this is a good early one. The Sacred Blade. Honestly, the Sacred Blade really does. It gives Faith users a ranged attack, even if not by much. And it also serves as a buff. I might keep at least one blue for my... I might keep one blue, just so I can use a lot more of those sacreds. There's one downside about the open world is you have to run around the map for a long time to grab everything. I mean, it's kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing. So yeah, with open world, you have the options to do whatever you want. But in reality, with open world, you also run around a lot more than you actually get into the action. I kind of hope, though, they add a new thing with Torrent. I don't know, some kind of bouncy feature or something. Just like have a little bit of fun while you're traversing the map. Or at least make them faster. I like some sort of a racing mechanic with the horse. Well, make them faster at the cost of if you run into things, the horse takes damage. Excuse me, buddy. Curious to know if I can make it in here and out without dying. Let's see, run past this guy. Oh god, I got stuck. Okay, he didn't poison me. So far, so good. We got the first part of the Dectus medallion. Get up here, man. Stupid bloodstain. Alright, now I gotta make it down here and run. Roll, baby, roll. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. They followed me all the way out. Where would be another? Ah, perfect. I'll just do that. Alright, now that I got everything I needed, Let's go kill some stuff. Oh, I missed one thing. If you want to know how to get the great sword without dying and taking damage, this is probably the best way to do it, and I'm about to show y'all. You want to take the high road? While taking this high road over here, you can avoid fighting a lot of things, possibly fighting altogether. Now you jump over this. And you should... A lot of times I can be here undetected. And that is how you make out like a bandit. Getting rid of a few things. This will put you at heavy load if you have... So about this equipment load is what you can have and still be able to two-hand it. Now, with that, you can wield everything. Oh, never mind, still... We good, never mind. Aw, just let me kill something.
If you had, it seems torrent, whereas I merely there is, but I can take gathering play. Very well at my hand.
Talk to her. Go places. I'm going places. Alright, my goal is to get my vigor up. I'm gonna go for my strength up a little bit. And my dexterity. My goal is to eventually not have to have a talisman on just to wield my weapon.
Well, the honor of one. By the way, she's my servant. Take your eyes off if you find her. Be sure she's a servant. She's been my I've lost count of them, honestly.
Alright, talk to everybody, finish their dialogue.
Very well. It is said. Allow you, a house guest, remember your... There's...
Alright, cool. Finish his dialogue. Talk to homeboy.
I teach and explore so that one day ensuring, by the way, you do most tarnish you are well. May the golden order. Be sure she's a servant. She's been my companion. I've lost count of them.
Alright, talk to pretty much anybody that's gonna say anything to me.
I'm known as Heedma. Those who all the more, unless you.
Alright, with this great sword, you're pretty much unstoppable early on. Yeah, there are things that can kill you, but they gotta kill you fast. Basically, for the most part, you can win the race of taking enemies' health out before yours. I'm just saying, this weapon is absurd early on. Honestly, it's really absurd most of the time. Like, you cannot go wrong with this weapon. You can literally block with it, you can do high damage. His blocking is better than most shields. enemies are gonna be forced to back away from you. You're just slaughtering everything. Shoot. Oh, locked on the wrong guy. Basically with the last little bit of your stamina. Oh well, couldn't trade that. That's new. Oh well. Weapon is just juicy, man. So what I'm gonna do is get my weapon up to, not my weapon. Well, yeah, my weapon, but for my stats, I'm gonna get my vigor up to 35. And that way, because with this weapon, not weapon, but with this, oh snap, what are you doing? With this talisman, it increases 4 of my stats by 5. And when you hit the soft cap of vigor at 40, this allows you to hit the soft cap at level 35. So when I hit 35, I'm going to be working towards getting rid of that talisman. So by that, I'm going to be raising my strength, my dexterity. Because it's my go-to weapon for this build. This weapon requires 12 dexterity, so I need to get 3 points in dexterity. And the rest in strength until I no longer need it. Oh, I didn't even... Ah. I forgot to go grab something down there. We're not gonna kill everything again, that gets boring. What I will do is go upgrade my weapon. See, trying to get this kind of a star with any other character is a little bit more difficult to do. The fact that you can put on one talisman and wield this weapon, honestly, is a game changer for most builds. Try to do this with an intelligence build, you gotta put a lot more stats in places before you can wield it. And by the end of it, you're just left with no HP, while this one gets to keep all the good stuff. So yeah, it's like made to wield this weapon from the start. Putting this Ash of War on will make a lot of things die easier. Just gonna go straight towards the boss, get that out the way. Just look at that, man. Now, if you're all physical, you wouldn't have done that much. Most of the damage is coming from the sacred. We're just gonna run past everybody. Look like I'm having trouble staying connected. Yeah, I'm about to end the video soon, y'all. I missed. The rats are just so strong. There, I killed it. Yeah, these rats are beefy. I don't know why he makes rats so strong. They're not even that appealing of an enemy. But they're dead, and I digress. Alright, I think we got all the stuff we need. If you don't remember, go to the Church of Ellie and you build upgrade your weapon. If you have 12 smithing stones, which I do, you can upgrade your weapon. Now I'm short a little bit of cash, so we'll get that next go around. But sorry if the video was a little boring, y'all. Hope to make more of these videos better, so I'll catch y'all next stream. Have a great day.